Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Transport Fever 2 as we see something that happens so often on the roads on this map. My vehicles, this ConMat delivering, it looks like a very big lorry, a very big truck as some people might call it, but it's not actually, which is one part of the problem. The other part is, yeah, we're getting stuck in all this AI traffic. So there's so many. The trouble is, there are so many things to do here on a map this big, this complicated. There are always issues to sort out, and trying to find one to do for you, or in front of you, if you will, is part of the problem I have in creating these videos. So there were a couple of other things I've got planned for this episode, but then I took a look at my notes I made after the last episode, and came over here to Patchway and Almondsbury. And one of my notes said, sort out the trucks and the routes on Patchway local bricks, which is a nice little route which is taking ConMat, which is coming, well, it comes from all sorts of places actually, but it's mostly being fed by the trains coming from the the rail freight depot here, I think. Yeah, I lose track of where all my routes go. It's quite, yes, there was one there that said Almondsbury, wasn't there? Yeah, Almondsbury ConMat. Got one train. Where are you? You're going down to the Fuel Refinery, or you've only just started your journey. Okay, and you've got pretty much everything that was there, and you're coming down here to what is called the Fuel Refinery because that's what this station started off as just the station delivering the fuel into Stoke Gifford and around there. But it now handles incoming ConMat as well for the towns of Almondsbury and Patchway. And Patchway, I put on these three lovely articulated trucks, and they seem to work reasonably well, apart from the fact that they get stuck in traffic. Yeah, there's the destination they're coming to, and they're getting stuck in traffic here. Mostly because all these AI vehicles want to turn off and turn right, going to wherever it is they're going. Where are you going? You're going to a residential building, are you? In Cottam. Yeah. And you, sir, or madam rather, or however, you're going to where are you going? An industrial building in Pill. In Pill. That's the other side of the oh dear. Yeah. So they're all trying to get over there, and I've lost my place once again. Here we are. Now, what I ought to have, I suppose, is public transport, public passenger transport specifically, that would take all these people over in that direction. And I do sort of, but it's obviously not catering for the number of people, the enormous number of people that apparently want to go over there. So one little thing we'll do in the short term, just to fix this route so I can get on and do other stuff today. I was watching what my creator buddy Just Roscoe's latest video, I think, on Transport Fever 2. Yeah, he does a whole series as well. Go check him out if you've not done that already. And one of the things he said in that, which is a perfectly true thing to say, and it's one of those things that everyone sort of knows, but you sort of forget it because it means dealing with the AI and not your own routes. And that was, if you give the AI people more routes to get to the places they want to go, this isn't exactly how he said it, but this is how I'm interpreting what he said. If you give them more ways of getting to the places they want to go, they won't all clog up the single route that your vehicles are using. So we've obviously got a lot of traffic which wants to come from over here somewhere to get over here somewhere. And we've also got a connection point here. So we're going to put in a few roads just for the AI at the moment. These will be town roads. They could be perfectly good. What do you look like? Yes, you look a bit like one of those. Is that what you are? Yes, you are. So we'll do that. So we'll connect this up like so. And then we'll just drag this all the way across here. Like so. There you go. We'll even take out that building for an essential improvement plan for the town of Patchway. And then we'll drag you... Oh, another building has to go as well. Oh, well, never mind. We'll drag you out there. We'll keep you straightish, I think. It'd be nice if there was a sort of a straight snapping option in Transport Fever 2. So you could tell when it was dead straight, as it were. Yeah. Or have some sort of grid you could align to. That might be nice. Okay, so then we'll burn you up here. Why did I use the word burn? It's an entirely inappropriate word, really. I don't know. Words just appear to me in my head, and I just say them. And then I have to think to myself, what was the context for that word? I've no idea. Okay, so that hopefully will take some of these vehicles out here before they sort of get into this big junctiony mess here. We could. Is there any point in putting another bit of road out here, perhaps? Ooh, you're a bit wider. Okay, so we'll upgrade you. There you go, upgraded. You're 20. Oh, you're 20. Oh, we want 30 at least. Yeah, we don't want 20-mile-an-hour roads. No, that's no good to anybody. Oh, we could connect you. Actually, what we might do, let's have a bit of a country road, because that's faster. Do we want country road here? Country road is faster, so people will tend to prefer it, I think, to the slower city roads. Okay, so let's do that. So if I upgrade, not all of that. So if I just hold the shift key down and do. Oh, let's do the whole of it. Actually, no, I've started. Yeah, so that should give them a preference for that road. And likewise, coming from here, a little expensive strip. I have got over 500 million in the bank, so why am I quibbling over a few, well, less than 150,000? Exactly, you're being silly, man, so don't do that. Okay, so hopefully that will encourage people to take alternate routes a little bit. It'd be nice to know, actually, where are they coming from? So I'll move on to the next thing shortly. You're going to a residential building, so I don't quite know where you've come from. You probably come from Pilning. Yeah, that makes sense. And you're going to Avonmouth. Again, it's a jolly long way. And you're going to an industrial building from Almondsbury. Okay. Yeah, there's this main route here. Goes under the track. It's a nasty bit of junction work there, but they seem to do it somehow. Actually, what we could do, got a tunnel there, haven't we? A rail tunnel. So if we take you, don't collide with the rail, you silly game. Let's take you across there. Oh, and we could then line that up. Yeah, like that there. Okay, and see how many people take that. So that may ease the load on my vehicles there, getting stuck in traffic. The other thing that I'm not quite sure, I must have had a good reason for putting these vehicles on here, probably because they looked good, is that these vehicles only carry 13 each, which really isn't enough. Not when this stop here is collecting 99. Yeah, so I need to put in some better vehicles. So these guys are going to be carrying ConMat. There you go. And so is that this set here? What are you? You're Scanias. Are you? Are you? Oh, you're the Scanias up here, aren't you? Yeah, and I think the trouble is the others aren't that much more expensive. You're 54,000 to run a year, carrying 13. You carry 20, and yeah, you're twice as expensive. That's fair enough, actually. Yeah, you see, yeah, different loads. Okay, let's see build date. Let's get the latest. So, which is the man's here? You carry 42, and you cost 200,000 a year to run. You are quite expensive. Yeah, and new variants are much the same. as well. 42 is a lot, but it might actually do the trick here. The trouble with these DAFs, and this is why I think I discounted them in the Ooh. 5 to 10. No, you're just not carrying enough. No, they're too small. Too small. Stobarts. What I want is one with just a trailer, a container one, really, I suppose. We could use... No. Okay, let's try these MAN vehicles. A drop side platform. Is that what you would use? Does anyone actually know what you would use for carrying bricks and the like? Probably a drop side platform. Yeah? Definitely. Okay, so we will replace all of you. You carry 42 each. You're very expensive to run. But hopefully that will mean you start making money. And now there is another truck route coming out here going to Almondsbury, which is using a variation of that Scania. But they carry 14. But then again, you're not getting as many for some reason going to Almondsbury. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so that's that sorted out. Hopefully. The trouble is, yeah, vehicles aren't going to. Oh, they are going that way. They see that country road going out there. Okay, good. That's a very positive sign. Okay, so that's sort of done, I think. Now, the other one I was looking at was over here. This farm. Because, actually, I don't think I need to worry about this. Because this train here... Yeah, I was slightly worried there was a lot waiting here. But that train does have... As you can see, a fairly lengthy route. It's not enormous by Transport Fever standards, but it's reasonably long. And there was only one train on the route, but capacity on that train is fine, actually. 175. Yeah, you've got 176 there. That's cool. Are you waiting? Have I set a wait order on here? I have. That's fine. Good. So you're all right. I don't need to worry about you then, so I can tick that off my list. Right, now, actually, looking at that chain, that grain to food chain, which comes down here to Keynsham to Fries, we have got quite a lot of materials stacking up here for Brislington. So what these two routes, we've got 4 trucks going into Keynsham, which is here, and we've got just the 3 trucks going into Brislington. Do you have a harder time of it? Oh yeah, it looks like you do with the traffic. And the buses do as well, and the bus is here. Oh, you're not making any money. Okay. You're coming back from Brislington. Oh, you're Keynsham. You're Brislington. Where's the Brislington stop? Oh, you're all the way over there. Oh, you are. That is quite a journey then, isn't it? So where are you going? So you're coming in there. You're coming along here. It doesn't look too bad coming into town. Although if there are any... Oh yeah, you're going up there. So if there are any traffic lights, that may mess with your progress through the town. But I think it's going back out to the factory that we've got a problem here. Could we send them? We could send them up here, which might be shorter. Yeah, let's do that. I think we'll send them up here. Now, do we have traffic lights at this junction? No. No, we don't have any traffic. Oh, no traffic. I obviously dealt with the traffic light issue in an earlier episode. If we send them along here, or just put bus lanes. If I put bus lanes along this route, I'm going to destroy all these lovely big buildings. I'd rather not do that, because they are rather impressive. So rather than that, we'll do what most development plans do, is we'll leave the rich, the powerful in their expensive buildings, and we'll take out the buildings of those people who can least afford to be taken out of their buildings. So we'll double track this this street here. So we need a waypoint. Streets. No, we don't. We want waypoints. Which one should we use? Oh, we'll have a no overtaking sign. Then you want to go along here. I think. Where do we want to turn you up? Yeah, if we turn you up here, that's fine. So we'll put that little... Oh, not there. Stuck behind a lamppost. That's a stupid place to put it. We'll put it... Can we put it in front of the lamppost? Yeah, that will do. That makes slightly more sense. We'll manage this line. And coming back from New Road, we will go via that waypoint. That's better. That way you don't sort of collide with the bus route either for that length of the journey. What we could do though is turn this into an asymmetrical road again with a bit of a bus lane thing going on. We want town road. We'll use this one. So we want a bus lane. We'll upgrade you. And we will take it. We certainly want it here. And we want it the other way around, I think. No, that way around. That's... Is that right? No, it's the wrong way around. I thought it was. Yeah, I say I thought it was, but I clearly wasn't. That's better. I clearly wasn't paying attention. In that way. Yeah, that's better. What about up here as well? I think you're okay. No, I don't think you are actually. No, you're the wrong way around. This is why I tend to prefer the asphalt one, is because it's slightly easier to see which way round it is. Because it's a single line as opposed to a longer dashed line, as it were. That's better. Okay, and along here. That's it. Yep, I think that will do. I think that's all we need along there. So that gives them priority through most of that section. Actually, we could do with it here. Yeah, we'll do the same thing here on this little bit. Does that work? That works for me, I think. That's good. We could also do with at least one more truck. Definitely. So I'll take you. We'll manage you. We will clone you. Sorted. And that should hopefully deal with that backlog. That backlog of food there. So that's that one. Again, we'll need to come back and check that these actually work. Now, we've been spending a lot of time with cargo, so I thought it was probably about time that we had a quick check back on our passenger lines. And where better to start than the busiest, the bestest, the most iconic railway station on the entire map, and that's Bristol Temple Meads. Yep, loads of overflowing platforms. Now, I have dealt with one of these lines already, and that was the Bristol Midland, which was standing, if I get that back up there, at 400 people waiting until this the train's now gone, hasn't it? Yeah, we've moved on since I... where is it? Is it anywhere around here? Is there a train around here anywhere? No, it's obviously one of the high-speed ones, so there it is. Yeah, and you're waiting. Oh yeah, I've got this funky little junction here where the freight crosses over at the passenger routes. Yeah, so you've got the now. What happened here? And if I can, what I do if I show you the Bath main line, I think the Bath Bristol one. Oh no, you are slightly different, but you may work for me anyway, in terms of showing you what I did and what I'm going to do in a moment, hopefully, for these trains. Yeah, previously on the Bristol Midland line, they were carrying 130 passengers each on each train, because they were using, it might have been a Mark III coach actually, or a Mark II, one of those, I can't remember, my memory is shot. Whereas the Mark IV coach, which is now being used, carries a half a dozen or more people, so it bumped it up to from 130 to 150 passengers per train, which might be enough to get some of this backlog down anyway. But the most important thing at this stage, because I'm being very lazy, is the trains were still of a reasonable length. Are you a Bath? Oh, you are. Okay, we'll play with you. Yeah. So they're still a reasonable length to fit into most of my platforms. So this train is 135. Now, if we just replace this with a Mark III carriage, sorry, Mark IV carriage, they'll grow to 160 and fit in quite easily to pretty much all the stations on these main routes. So let's have a crack at that, shall we? It'll do all of them. What do you actually? What's the? I mixed up first class and standard class. That's fine. Okay, and I was going to use one of the multiple units, like we have down here, but they carry a significant. Actually, how long are they? That's 176, but I think, yeah, they're 200 meters long, which is just a touch too long for my platforms. And I don't want to at this point. I'll do it. I need to do it at some point in a future episode. Actually, deal with the platform lengths at my mainline stations and increase them. Yeah, all of these are that much longer. You carry only 84. I could put. No, so what I did, rather than use these pre-built multiple units, is I simply constructed my own. So what we've got, the class 43 blue forward. So where are you then, my dear? Where are you? Where's the 43s? Are you down here somewhere? There you are. We could use, and I've been using the Swallow because that's what I've got, I think, the appropriate passenger coaches for. So they're using Mark IIs. Yeah, Mark II coaches, which carry 26, whereas the Mark III, sorry, the Mark IV, oh, I've got Mark V now. Oh, you carry 32, whereas the Mark IV, which I'd used on the Bristol Midland, carries 30. Yeah, oh, we could use this. Of course, you're just what are you called? You're the driver. I don't know. It's an unpowered unit, I suppose. Yeah, I don't understand trains. So, yeah, but do I have in the Mark IV? Yeah, I've only got the intercity Swallow. I don't have the dynamic lines, the first livery for these other ones. I've just got the locomotives in first. Oh. You carry 15. You carry 15. Have I got I hadn't obviously scrolled down this entire list. 23 of options. You're a transpennine. I don't want a transpennine because here in Bristol we're not exactly close to the Pennines, so we can't really be going across them. Oh, you're the APT livery. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see what that looks like, actually. So, we need the locomotives. Yeah, and we will use the executive or the standard Swallow. Merlin. I don't recognise half of these things. Okay, so we'll stick you on. And we'll stick the one at the back. I suppose if I could save money by putting on the passenger reverse. Let's see if I can do that, if it still looks good. Right, so we've got these, and we want the intercity. How many are you carrying? 32. You might do. Okay, we'll add. No, you don't match the livery. That's the trouble. I'd like to match the livery if I can. So we'll stick with the Mark IV. And I want... Yeah, that's you, the proper one. It carries... What's the difference between you and you? You're TSO and you're TSO end. Okay, again, my ignorance, I'm afraid, is going to embarrass me here, so I'm simply going to ignore it. 1, 2, 3, 4, add 5. That gives me 150. And was there a train at the end? Which costs me significantly less to run and is cheaper. And also carries 1 passenger. It's possibly the driver's guard or the train manager. That's who it'll be. Though you are a different colour. Oh dear, is that going to upset us? Will it? No, I'm not going to let it upset us. We're going to accept that. So we're going to replace train 32. We'll just replace you for the moment. For 23 million. That's you done. So you're the one here. So there you are, coming out one end, looking good and consistent, and you're at the other end. Actually, you don't look too bad. I think it's a different vehicle, isn't it? But I don't care. That's fine. Okay, so we will replace the others on that line as well. So that's you, not you, you and you. And I need to remember what I chose. Okay. Okay, so that I think is the same configuration we used elsewhere for the train 32. So we'll replace the other 4 on that line. And that should increase our capacity there substantially. Because it's a line that does kind of make money. Which is not as profitable as some of the passenger lines, but there you go. Okay, our other main line we've got coming out of here is the Bristol Western Express. Only 3 trains on that one, carrying only 110. There you. Again, we're missing the consistency of the livery, unfortunately. So can I just replace all those? I do like the 125. The trouble is, I kind of grew up with that. It's an iconic part of my train history, what little there is of it. Yeah, so we're replacing these, and we'll do the same thing. We'll take a 43. I do wish you would remember where I was last time. And intercity. It's not really intercity, is it? We could use the Merlin on this, could we not? Why not? Yeah, it's the same costs, basically. Yeah, it shows it's a different service, I suppose, doesn't it? And we'll do the same thing with the wagons. We'll still use the Swallow. But I want 30 people in there. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll stick that on the end, just to be inconsistent. Yep, we'll replace all of you. And that's done. Oh, it's a Great Western. Ah, well, I know. And green. Interesting. Wonder what the history of that particular livery is. Yeah, it's a very mixed up train, that one, but hopefully it will sort out the backlog there at various places. Yeah, the Bristol South Rail service. That's the slow stopping service here, and again there are lots of people waiting for that at these intermediary stations. Where's the other one? Parsons Street is another one. It's an awful lot, isn't it? So these trains can carry 93 apiece. So what are you? You're a 150. Now, we have turned over into 1997, as you may have noticed if you were watching. Why did I click that? I have no idea. If you're watching the bottom of the screen, yeah, so we're about 6, 7, or a number of months since the end of the last episode. So yeah, so we want a diesel here. I should perhaps start electrifying some of my lines here. Okay, so this train here can go at what is your speed, sir? 75 and 93. You go faster. Ooh, but you only carry 50. And you're a 3-wagon consist, aren't you? Oh, you're 3-car. There isn't a 4-car. I could make a 4-car, which would bump up the number of seats slightly. I don't particularly. ScotRail, no. Southwest, no. Provincial, not really. What if we add? That's 127. It is quite a long train. I don't particularly want a long train here for this sort of local route, if I can avoid it. But I do like the improvement in capacity. Okay, let's see how that works. There you go. So where's train 2? Where are you going? You're going to Whirl, which is there. That is there. Splendid. And how many people are in Whirl? Not that many waiting. And in Western, most people want the Express. Yeah. Maybe the train is too large. Yeah, you didn't pick anybody up there. You've only just come out. Oh, no, you're just coming in. That's fine. They make a fair amount of money. Oh, and they only just fit these small these small station platforms. And there goes the Express. Straight through the middle. Nice. 92 heading to Yatton. Okay, yeah, I think I'll get more people up here. Yeah, there's Yatton. Yes, and then Nailsea and Backwell. Yeah, most people there I think want to quickly get into Bristol. But then you've got Parsons Street and Bedminster. Now Bedminster... Oh, both are very busy. Okay, those longer trains may well work. That's good. Okay, I'm more content, I think, with that setup now. How's Bristol doing? The trouble is you put more bigger trains on the lines and more people want to use them, which is kind of fair, I suppose. But it does mean you never solve the problem. The 7 Beach line. Interesting. Oh, you're a similar configuration. I want to watch this train, see how much money it earns for me. 150 people. $3 million. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Okay, so let's have a look at the 7 Beach line. Well, you are quite a... Again, you're a long, fairly convoluted route. With lots of people waiting. Even in Avonmouth. Okay, yeah, I think these definitely need an upgrade. So we will manage new vehicles. And that's at 93, wasn't it? But we could... What I'm thinking is if we put a 4-car service on here, so 2 2s, as it were, and that'll give me 100 per train. Yeah, and then add at least 1 more train to the service. I think that might work. Well, it might. Okay, so that's you. So if I I think you're the same 150, aren't you? Yeah, yeah. So if I replace you 3, that's good. Oh, so interesting way of showing up there, but there you go. Where are you? You're there. Right, and we will clone 1 more. There you go. Where are you coming out of? Oh, you're coming out of there. Okay, so you're going to be heading out of Bristol. Okay, that's fine, I think. Where are you? Oh, there you are in Avonmouth. Which direction are you heading in? You're heading again out of Bristol. Oh, lovely sounds. The electronic doors signals. Lovely. Okay, so that is hopefully a slight improvement to my passenger services there. Anyway, the final thing I want to do today is add a bit more cargo into another underserved part of the map, and we're back here basically, so we're not far from where we were in the previous 2 or 3 episodes, over here in basically Wiltshire. I think all this is Wiltshire. Warminster? Is that Dorset? Frome, I think, actually is possibly Somerset. The boundaries do get a little... Well, I'm assuming that I might know what the boundaries are, and I clearly don't. In my research, I think Frome is a bit of an... Yeah, I think that is Bath and North East Somerset. Yeah, there's at least 3 Somersets as well around here, if you're not familiar with the area. It gets awfully confusing, and we all call ourselves Somerset. So, anyway, what I was going to do was I was going to create a simple truck route between the stone, the quarry, and the ConMat, the bricks, and send the bricks into these 2 towns that want them. I didn't actually plan this. Well, I am planning it now. I didn't plan the layout of the map like this. It just sort of, yeah, turned out spookily sort of convenient. So, what we want to do then? Yeah, we want some truck stops. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we want some buildings, we want some cargo, and this is going to be picking up here. That's all it's going to be doing. So I think a fairly simple modular truck station. I do quite like this one. So we only want the 1 platform. It's going to be country new, whatever difference that makes. Street lanes. 2? Oh, that's wider, isn't it? Oh, but yeah, but these put bus lanes on them, which just looks odd. Yeah. I mean, it just means that only trucks would use that part of the road, which I suppose stops the AI entering your truck stop, actually, doesn't it? Certainly if it's in a route, in the midst of a route. Yeah, so we'll use these then. And we will use what era? I think, are we in era B still or C? Not entirely sure. So that's what B looks like, and C looks like that. Is that any different? Not entirely sure, but I quite like this one. Alright, so we want no tram stops. We'll stop at the front, that's okay. The concrete, yep, that's alright. Platforms, is it left or right? Yeah, that's okay. We'll do that, and we will, if we place this like let's get rid of this road. The road is unnecessary. Want trains, want trucks. We can place you there and connect you directly into the mine, into the quarry. Well, that looks good, doesn't it? A bit of a slope. That's okay, we'll live with that, I think. Now, I need to make sure I can extend this platform. Actually, could I make the platform longer here, couldn't I? No, we'll leave it like that, because what we'll do is we will configure this. We want cargo platforms. What sort of ones do we want? Do we want cranes? I like cranes. Yeah, we'll have cranes at the back, and I think we'll just use... No, we'll use the standard platform, I think. That long, then we'll stick a crane at the end. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright. And so, we're going to be connecting that up with our ConMat factory here. Again, I'll get rid of the silly road. Unnecessary. And we're going to want 2 platforms here. And we're going to both Warminster, and we're going to need 3 then, aren't we? Incoming and 2 outgoing. So we'll want 2 on the right, I think. And can I connect you into the plant? No, it doesn't want to do that. It does it there though, which isn't what I want. It's not what I want at all. Ooh, that works. That works quite nicely. Okay, that's good. Now if we can figure this. And what I'm going to do, so coming in, yeah, we'll extend you. Actually, no, we don't need to extend you. You're just being to drop. You're just there to drop off. So these ones here need to be extended. I could use storage, but I'm not going to. No, we won't do that. Right, so that's you done, and we're going to have street access in and out. There, I think. Yeah, and we'll delete that one there because you look a bit different, and put you in like that. I think this will work. That's good. And some road. And the road is going to be good, fast country road. 2 lanes. 60 miles an hour. That will do quite nicely. Don't need bus lane. Oh, I wonder if that bus lane setting, was what was upsetting building that cargo station. No, it's still got bus lanes there, so the fact I had bus lanes selected on the street doesn't appear to be relevant. Okay, good. Alright, we're coming out there. Where are you going? You're actually just... Oh, I'll create a brand new road, I think. Bit like that. £1 million for a road. I know I'm drowning in money pretty much, but there's no need to just waste it like that. That's a little bit cheaper. We could make it cheaper still by doing that. There you go. Bit of an incline at the end, but hey ho. We want to smooth this out so it doesn't look quite so much like a game and a bit more real. Yeah, I could do with painting that as well, couldn't I suppose, just to make it look more organic, more of a place that might actually exist. Ooh, smooth you out somewhat. Okay, and some more of that lovely country road. Oh, I've got a train station in the way. Bother. Okay, so where are the bricks needed? Where's the, there's the drop off. There it is. The bricks are needed over here, of course they are. We might be able to tunnel under the track there, perhaps. We shall see. Right, and if I put you there, I think that works. Yep, that's good. And in Westbury, again, they're kind of the other side of the town to our manufacturing plant. Oh, we've got a bus route in there already by the look of it. So let's just check where that's going. Oh, I want to still see it. So you're the Westbury Loop, are you? There you go. Ah, okay, right. So I think we can place our truck stop. Yeah, anywhere here, and it won't interfere then with the bus at all. So if I put you there, yep, that covers it. I think there's a bit the other side of the railway station which isn't covered, but that's all good. Right, we do need some more road to connect these up. We'll use the same road I think we've got already selected. So from here we're going to go out here to Warminster. Do I want a bridge? Do you know what? I think I will go with an embankment. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That's fine. Now if we come there, I want to get under the railway line. Autosave is running, so I'll just pause for a moment and come back. Oh, it's gone. Good. If we go down 1, 2, 3, is that going to be enough to get me? No. Under the track. 4. Don't go. Oh, and of course the terrain is terrain is going down the other side as well. doesn't help much, does it? If I do that... you don't. F, okay. No, don't do that. Or I could do a bridge. Ooh, that works. Yeah, do a sort of... what's the reverse of a humpback bridge when you're in a tunnel? I don't know, so that does kind of work. Looks a bit extreme. I suppose that might be okay. Let's see what happens. Can we come out of here? Oh, nasty. Yeah, that road needs to go. Is that road used by anything? Nothing significant. That's fine. So we can take you away. I can bring my lovely country road round into here. Yeah. Okay. It is all a bit rubbishy, but you know, those are the brakes. We can put you there. Okay. Yeah. So we're not losing a road connection there between Frome and Warminster. Okay. So to get into Westbury, we could come out this side actually. I think we might as well, so we'll upgrade this stretch of road here. Actually, I'll keep this stretch of road and that stretch, just in case the town decides to change it for slow running city roads, which we don't want. And we'll just put you there. And we could actually do that as well. I won't keep that bit, that's okay, but we will upgrade you. Where are you going? You're going nowhere, so we don't actually need you. But I'll put you in there anyway. Just make that junction make sense. I think we should be alright there. Okay, routes. Let's get some routes up. We need a new line. So this is going to be from here to here. And this is going to be... Ooh... We'll call it Trowbridge Stone Bulk because it will be delivering bulk stone from the quarry. And then we want another route from here to there. What on earth are you going that way for? Really? No. No, that makes no sense at all. Okay, we'll sort you out in a second. We're going to need another waypoint, I think, aren't we? Actually, what? Will it make any difference if I put it on... No, platform 2. No, it makes no odds. Actually, I think I want you on platform 3. Yeah, because you're going out that direction. And we do want a proper colour on there. We'll use orange for you, and we will call you Warminster Local Brick. I want to... Where's the Trowbridge one? I want to change the colour of you. We'll make you that nice dark grey. You're going to platform 1. That's exactly what I want you to do. That is good. We want a new line though. This will be another kind of orangey colour. We'll make it somewhat darker. Again, coming from here. Platform 2 if you would. To Westbury. There you go. Oh, we've already got we've got orange in Westbury already. It's a different shade. I can tell them apart. Honest I can, Gov. And you are going to be Westbury Local Brick. Cool. Now, we need to get this Warminster one sorted out. We're going to need... Oh, I know why it did that, because I haven't connected the road up. Don't. Right, so I probably want to take you back a little bit. Take you away from there. And then connect you up. Okay. Cool. Yay! Yeah, when it's got a road it can use, It uses it. Spooky. Right, that's you done. Now, do I have a... Oh, I do have a truck depot here in Westbury. You'll do fine. So, what vehicles do we want? We want something that carries stone to start. Actually, no, we'll take the ConMat ones to start with. So we've got these cargo vans. You don't carry much. The mans carry 42, which I think is a bit too much at the moment. The DAFs, you take 20. You take 20, but yeah, we've seen you before only taking 10 or 13. But I presume then you are relatively cheap. Well, we could use you. Yeah, but we'll use more if we need them. Rather than a few large trucks, we'll use more smaller trucks. Okay, so we'll put 4 on each route for the moment. Okay, so you, and you can go on the Warminster local brick. And you can go on the Westbury local brick. And I just want to change the colour of these trucks so they kind of match the line colour. Oh, except you can't do that on this particular mod. Oh, okay. And a reminder, if you're not already aware, that all the mods I'm using in my game are listed in my Steam collection, a link to which is in the description below. Okay, so we want something to take the stone. Okay, a dump truck. Ooh, which one are you? You're there. You carry 21. Actually, you might work. Okay? You're doubtless a base game vehicle. Yep, rather than a mod, but you might still be the best for the job. Oh, but then again, we've got a tipper here, which is a mod. Oh, go on, let's use this one. So yeah, we'll just use 3 because it's fairly large and it doesn't have far to travel. We'll probably need more though anyway at the end of the day. And these, can I give these a... I can colour the cab by the look of it. That's fine. So we want to put you on the stone bulk. Actually, the colour wasn't that dark. So it was probably about that grey, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so are the trucks coming out? Wherever they were coming from. Oh, there's the depot. Oh yeah, they're all on their way. So those are the tipper trucks carrying the stone. Is anything going to appear here? We've got 12 already. You're going to carry 38, so you might take a while to load up, but you will nonetheless. Okay, I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Transport Fever 2. If you have, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better, though, if you've got any thoughts, any insights, any comments to make at all about what I'm doing with the game, things I could do to make it better. This change of the route here hasn't really worked, has it? No! It's probably made things a whole lot worse. We're going to need bus lanes on here, aren't we? Yeah, definitely. People are obviously seeing that as such a good route to get through to wherever they're going. Okay, right, one final thing then. So what road was this? Probably that. Yes, it was that one. Do we want to make it... Actually, I can make it. There's a different... Right, a 5-lane asymmetric. That might work. So we want a... Actually, a 3-lane, no, or 4. No, I think 5-lane asymmetric. That should work. So I want a bus lane in here, and that we want it that way round. Yes. Oh, bridge pillar collision. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. And here. Nope, they're the wrong way around. I knew it would do that. Okay. That's better. Okay, so we've got 2 AI traffic lanes and 1 bus lane going in. That's cool. And they're going up there. What's the route, actually? Okay, we'll make this bus laned as well. So this is country road, asymmetric, yeah. No, actually that way around is fine. That's good. And up there. And up there. Okay, that should make that route easier for my trucks to navigate. Yep, that's fine. And I'll deal with this bridge, and we should then have that sorted out. Right, well, there you are. Yes, so, once again, thank you so much for joining me today. If you feel like you enjoyed this, it'd be great to hear from you, once again. A little bit of a like would be great. Even better if they've got anything to say, hints, tips, recommendations, criticisms, anything you feel like saying, please do drop a note into the comments box below. It would be awesome to hear from you. And, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2, until the next time, bye-bye for now.